In Altena, the kingdom of magicians, the true queen's magic was all that kept the freezing temperatures of the surrounding snowy lands at bay. But as the mana of the world grew weaker, so did her power. Bit by bit, the ice and cold began to encroach on the castle.
Citizens, we all feel the magic draining from the land as mana weakens. For our might we shall not sit idly while our country crumbles. No.
I thought that was
Be still. Legend says the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana only appears after activating the Mana Stones throughout the world. Obviously, no country would willingly give up a precious Mana Stone, so we expect a certain amount of resistance. We shall muster our strength and take the Mana Stones by force. Our true queen will obtain the Sword of Mana to rule her magic empire.
Welcome.
Long live the
Where's
true
the crowd?
queen! Glory to Altena!
Good choice. Do come again. Come again.
Oh, come on, Jose! Please!
Hush! No need to shout, Your Highness. Honestly, you know, I used to be the sharpest of the great magic users in the Altanis court.
Oh, hang on! I do not need another trip down your winding memory lane. Just teach me the rest of yesterday's lesson.
I've told you time and time again, you cannot use magic simply.
Oh, please, not another lecture. Fine, I just won't ask for lessons anymore then. Take that.
Oh, this child.
Look, there's Victor. Hey, Victor! Hey!
Oh, morning, Your Highness. Have you finished your magic lessons already? You know Jose complains to me whenever you skip lessons, right? Please consider my plight next time, Your Highness.
Angela, princess and heir to the throne of Altena. With a heavy burden dogging her steps, Angela grew up fatherless in the shadow of her mother's royal duties. Her childhood was extremely lonely. Instead of affection from her mother, it seemed all she received were scoldings. Though she knew that the queen had important responsibilities that kept the two from playing, that knowledge didn't stop Angela's frustrated tears. Starved for attention, the princess grew into a rebellious youth. She often acted out, playing pranks on members of the court. Though Angela became a renowned beauty, much like her mother, she remained woefully unable to wield the magic power of her bloodline. That lack of talent was never far from her mind.
I'm so bored. Why does nothing ever happen around here?
Welcome. Come again.
What the? Light?
What? The heck was that light? Monster? Finally! Something's happening in this town. Maybe that light will give me a proper fight.
Crimson Wizard is training the mages harder than ever. I heard some were injured, but I suppose that I'm not sure. But the Crimson Wizard...
Oh, there you are! Your Highness, Queen and her advisor have... Now is not the time to dawdle.
Please hurry, Your Highness.
This is urgent. Her Majesty is preparing our troops to invade Valsena across the sea.
Your Majesty, I believe you sent for me?
Angela, allow me to explain. As you know, we must control the Mana Stones to gain access to the sanctuary. Legend says we activate the energy of the Mana Stones in the world of...
How will you do that?
We will use a forbidden magic spell, outlawed because it takes the life of the enchanter. If we use your body as a vessel for that cursed magic,
But Mother!
you've been a useless blight on my lineage for far too long. To think that my daughter could be so weak and powerless. Under these
No! No!
She's gone.
Huh?
Hey! Hang in there!
Where? I'm outside the castle.
I'm alright.
Why would my mother?
Who are you?
I'm a soldier from Volsena.
I can't
The name's
return.
Duran.
I have no idea what to do
I saw
now.
the light from the inn in Astoria.
Wasn't there a village to
I
the
see.
east? That might be my only option at this
No
point.
other option. So I suppose you'll do.
What?
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Please.
I mean, that's where I'm headed too, but there's a barrier around the cavern. I'm stuck here until further notice. Sorry.
I can get us through the barrier. But we need to hurry. Something has happened to this.
Sanctuary of Man? Wait,
I actually won.
whoa!
I think.
What was that? It came from Astoria. I gotta go back.
We need to get going. Let me rest inside you for a bit.
Whoa, wait, what?
Don't delay. We must see to Astoria.
Yeah! She's talking in my head. Oh, that's so weird.
Hurry!
Jeez, fine, on it!
So, why are you heading to Wonderland?
I need to get stronger. That's why I gotta find a way to switch classes.
I see you haven't had an easy time yourself.
It's too cold. I can't take another step. I want to go home. Please, Mother. Please. you in the snowfields. Cheery, look! Our guest woke up!
Yay! Can I play with her?
No, don't bother her. But
Welcome.
Ma'am, I don't know what to do. Please, give me guidance.
Sometimes people lose any last spark of hope
What
and
happened?
fall into the
Where is
deepest
everyone?
despair.
The
This
priest
looks
of
like
light?
the work of Beastmen.
To find
Cowards.
your way through the darkness
There is no
of
time to
despair,
waste.
you will need a guiding light.
Come on! This fraud told me the same thing. Go to...
Holy City Wendell, huh? I don't know what awaits me there, but I guess it's bound to be better than getting caught here in my own kingdom. I'll go. I mean, nothing could possibly be worse than staying cooped up in the castle. And if I learn how to handle my magic, maybe my mother will welcome me back. There's a chance, at least.
Heart heavy with the Queen's rejection, Angela left Altena as a wanted criminal with a price on her head.
Wait a sec. You said you're the Princess of Altena.
Excuse me? Don't even joke about that. That guy inspired my mom to sacrifice my life in exchange for that. I hate that jerk.
Oh! Sorry. I didn't realize. Then, what's up with that wizard anyway? I mean, who...
It's complicated. Years back, he couldn't use magic either, like me. Our teacher, Jose, was at his wit's end. But then suddenly, he was able to wield incredible power. Were in the way I now I'd be in Wendell by now. Acts as the Queen's chief advisor.
Not fair.
And to top it off, he doesn't even call me by my royal title.
How about
Can
that?
you believe that? It makes me so mad. Oh, you must mean the light from the
Incredibly
forest.
powerful wizard,
I
huh?
am so glad she's your problem and not
Well,
mine.
I'm gonna be
Wow.
the best swordsman in
thank you.
Valsena. You won't stand a
So,
chance.
Is she gonna let us in or what? Oh, and you can help me get to Wendell, by the way. I could use a break. How silly of me. I never asked your name. Duran, huh? All right then. Lead on, Duran.
So impatient. Give me a moment. I'll get rid of the barrier.
Barely broke a sweat.
I don't have time for this.
Next. Barely broke a sweat.
Careful! It's the enemy!
I could have beaten them all on my own. Be faster if we fight together. We must have taken out all the enemies nearby. We fight together.
Oh, good. We don't have to be on guard for now. Get going.
Out of my way before I'm barely broke a sweat.
That was easy. I know what to do.
Next. Bring 'em on. I can handle anything.
Wendell!
Hey, beauty or not, stay away from ledges, okay? It's dangerous.
But, I grew up with no parents, but there was one priest in Wendell that was always nice to me. Heath was kind and helpful. He took care of me. My grandpa asked Heath to go to Astoria to look into something for the temple. But I got a really bad feeling about it. I didn't want anything to happen to Heath. So I followed him in secret and didn't tell Grandpa when I left the temple that night. By a horrible twist of fate, a creepy-looking man took Heath away right when I finally found him again. And then I couldn't even get back to Wendell because of the barrier until you opened a path through the cavern for me. I got a little lost on the way and fell down. If you hadn't been there, it would have been good night, Charlotte. That was close.
Fine. I'm headed to Wendell to see the Priest of Light anyway. You can come with us, but don't get comfy. Come on.
Oh, you want to see Grandpa? Why didn't you say so? You didn't know it, but you helped your chances. I'm actually the granddaughter of the Priest of Light. But, you know, Wendell isn't far from here. You might need my help getting there, but I don't need... Bye-bye!
And there she goes. She was a strange one.
This'll be faster if we grab together.
We must have taken out all the enemies nearby.
Watch out! See that?
Blast it!
Not bad.
Barely broke a sweat. Wendell. Come on, let's find that Priest of Light.
Thank you so much for taking me here. Thank you so much for taking me here. Hurry! We need to request an audience with His Eminence.
Welcome. Come again.
Please, accept the Goddess of Mana's blessings.
You're the Priest of Light, right? Tell me how to change my class. I need to be stronger now. Please.
Impossible. There is no way you could switch classes right now. You lack the experience necessary for such a feat.
What? But
You must have at least heard tell of the Mana Stones, correct? First, you must gain enough experience through battle, then call upon a Mana Stone's power to switch to another class.
Who's got time for that? Your Eminence, if I don't get stronger, I can't give that
So you're the Priest of Light, hmm? You're plainer than I expected. I was hoping you might have some wisdom to share.
Whoa,
Wait! I have something to say. Your Eminence, please listen. I have come from the Sanctuary of Mana to tell you that the Mana Tree is withering. Mana power grows weaker by the day.
withering? But without the Mana Tree, the seals on the...
What? What's that?
You're acting like this doesn't affect you. You've been chosen by Fairy. This means that...
I've been what? She didn't mention that. Hey, Fairy? What gives?
I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the city.
Yeah, okay. That's good for you and all, but no thanks. I don't need this.
Would that I were able to bear your burdens. However, once a fairy finds a host, they are bound to them for their host.
Wait 1 second. I never agreed to this. I don't need a sword of mana or whatever.
You want to defeat the Crimson Wizard, correct? With the Sword of Mana, you'll be the strongest swordsman in all the world.
Hey, stop sneaking around in my mind. But,
The Sword of Mana is the embodiment of the ancient power of mana. It is an alternate form of the Golden Wand used to create the world itself. The one who holds the Mana Sword gains awesome power. The sword lies in the roots of the Mana Tree, waiting. Before the Mana Tree withers completely, you must reclaim the sword and awaken the Goddess of Mana once more. She alone can bring peace to the realm and grant your wish.
so... if I get that sword, where can I find the Sanctuary of Mana? And how do I get there?
I am so sorry. But with mana so depleted, I don't have enough power to...
Throughout the world are 8 points of mana energy, mana stones, sealing. If you activate the mana stones, the portal connecting our world to the Sanctuary of Mana should appear. Through that portal is the Sanctuary. However, you should know that the energy inside the 8 mana stones was sealed on purpose as the Mana Goddess began her slumber.
So, what should I do?
In ages past, there once was an ancient spell used to control the energy from the Mana Stones and bend it. However, countries refused to allow each other any control of the spell and use of the mana. The survivors cursed the magic to avoid future tragedy and forbade anyone. There is no longer anyone alive who knows how to work this cursed spell.
Guess that's it.
There may be one way. If we borrow the powers of the elementals...
Splendid! This is a relief. If you wish to find a Mana Stone, I've heard many say that the light... Take Fairy. With what remains of her power, she can help you find Lumina in the cavern. See if you may borrow his light power.
So, wait. The Sword of Mana? Huh. I think my mother... Hey, take me with you. Please, come on.
Certainly. And the more elementals we meet, the more magic...
Really? That's perfect.